Hello YouTube, welcome back to another chill unboxing here on the YouTube channel. I did this last time with the X-Force Deathlock and the Exiles Blink. Today we have X-Men's Maggot and X-Men's first appearance Sabretooth to finish the Bonebreaker Build-A-Figure wave. Let's do it! Here's everybody in the wave if you are curious. This was a really cool wave. I'm excited to finally have Bonebreaker. So yeah, let's do Maggot first. And here is Maggot out of packaging. He does come with this like slug accessory. So his mutant power basically is he has two slugs named Eenie and Meanie. I don't know why they only gave him one. They really should have gave him two, since that is his power. But basically they work as his digestive system, which is certainly something else. He definitely reminds me of Korg. I don't know why he reminds me of Korg from Thor Ragnarok. Definitely gives me that vibe. He also reminds me of the Mauler twins from Invincible. Definitely has that same kind of color palette. This guy is using the Hercule body mold. So same legs, same arms, mostly same everything. And yeah, he just has this big coat overlay that is a hard shell plastic, so you're not really gonna get a lot of good like dynamic poses with this guy. I'm mostly just gonna keep him in this pose, to be honest. And yes, articulation is the normal expected articulation. You have a disc hinge at the top of the neck so you can look up and down and side to side. Arms, these are on like little hinges connected to the coat. It does hinder sub movement, but his arms can go all the way around and go up. Get a bicep swivel. Double jointed elbows, but because of the muscle it only goes, it can go in, it's just very stiff. Swivels at the hinge with the wrist. So swivels at the wrist with the hinge that go up and down. An ab crunch. And also, yeah, this thing can come off, the little slug. Is an ab crunch. Goes in a lot, goes out a lot. Yeah, no, this body mold is really articulated. That's what I do like about this body mold. I wish they used this body mold a lot more. Future me here, he actually comes with both of his slugs. So he does both have Eenie and Meanie right here. They look a little grotesque in my opinion. But yeah, you can have both of them lying on his shoulder like so, similar to the comic book cover, the recent Storm comic book cover that was just shown off. So there's Maggot. Now let's open up Sabretooth and then finish Bonebreaker. And here is Sabretooth out of box. This is his first appearance, or his look when he first appeared in Iron Fist. And he looks really cool. I remember seeing a cover, I think it was a Spectacular Spider-Man cover where he's fighting Symbiote Spider-Man, and he looks like this. So you know, Sabretooth has definitely gotten around in his early years before he was known as the rival, or you know, the one to fight Wolverine. But yeah, he looks so cool. I love the claws. It looks really nice. This is using the Grim Reaper body mold, from what I can tell. So the articulation is standard, you know. No butterfly joints for this guy. But he still looks really cool, and you can definitely get some really good, like, you know, like attacking poses or like getting ready to attack poses. He just looks really good. He's definitely a lot more dynamic than this guy. Gonna have some fun posing this guy next to Wolverine. I think he'll complement the this Wolverine very well. This guy right here. I think they'll complement each other very well. Even though they're from two different eras, I think it'd be cool to pose them around. Here's the Bonebreaker Build-A-Figure, fully built. I will say it was a little bit complex putting these parts together. I will say the engine block and this part right here were a little confusing, but I did get them on. And yeah, you can simply just peg him in like so, and he does stay. He doesn't like flop around at all. And yeah, he's really cool. I'm really excited to start building my own little Reavers collection. I do have a little bit of, I have the head that came with Reese, or the Reese head that came with Skullbuster. And I do have Bonebreaker here. I still need to get Lady Deathstrike and Pretty Boy from the 5-pack. But yeah, my Reavers are coming along. This is a really nice looking figure. I love how robust it is. He doesn't feel like he's gonna, like, you know, fall apart. He's really cool. I love these treads. These treads don't move. They are sculpted, but they don't move. You do get these canisters here which I thought was really cool. They have bullet holes, sculpted bullet holes, but they are actually the pegs that you use to peg into the back of the thing right here, which I thought was really neat. Here's a closer look at that head sculpt right there. And the sunglasses do come off if you want to see his face, which looks a little weird. I will be keeping these sunglasses on like that. And yeah, he does come with this big Reavers type gun right there. And then yeah, he does come with 2 fists. I misplaced them and I don't know where they are. And I think I'm just gonna keep him with, I gotta get a different gun or another gun for that he can be dual wielding. But for now, he will just have these 2 trigger finger hands on him. And yeah, he just looks great. This is a really fun Build-A-Figure. For articulation, his head is on a ball, or is on a disc hinge, so he can look up, look down, side to side. A little bit of a neck pivot. Arms go all the way around. They go up. Bicep swivel. Double jointed elbows. Swivels at the wrist with a hinge that goes side to side for these trigger finger hands. He has a bit of an ab crunch. It's very small, but he can go in and out like so. And because of this right here, when you plug him in, he has a waist swivel. And then if you want to consider this articulation, this little turret can go up and down. So yeah, he's a really cool figure. Really happy to have one of the Reavers in my collection. To compare him with the last Build-A-Figure that we reviewed, here he is next to the Nemesis Build-A-Figure from last week. They look really cool. Alright, so that was the video. A bit of a quick one, but I hope you liked it. I love reviewing X-Men figures. I'm just glad to have more X-Men figures to my collection. I can't wait to... We are moving houses in a couple months, and when we move, I'm gonna have have new shelves. And once I have those new shelves up, I'm gonna be able to display all of my Marvel Legends, and I'll finally be able to display all of my X-Men, and finally have all my X-Men onto my shelves. We're gonna go from era to era, and just from like different sides or different worlds of different parts of the X-Men world, like X-Force, X-Men, Excalibur. I'm excited to set that all up. Yeah, if you guys want to see that, stay tuned for later this year. And yeah, like and subscribe, and we'll see you guys next time for another figure review.